The old man never expected that just before dying, he would make a wish to the goddess to be reincarnated. The wish did come true, but the problem was, when he opened his eyes again, he discovered he had turned into a baby girl. At that moment he was being lifted high by his father. His father looked completely delighted, while his mother gazed at the baby in her arms, already imagining what her daughter would look like when she grew up. With such delicate features, she was clearly destined to become a beauty. And as it turned out, her mother's intuition was absolutely correct. Years later, she truly grew into a breathtaking beauty. After the parents left the room, this seemingly ordinary baby immediately revealed something unusual, because the soul inside her was actually the former hero king from her past life, a powerful figure who once stood at the top of the world. After being reborn, the first thing she did was try to sense the energy of this world. Ether. If she could sense ether, that would mean magic existed in this world. Earlier she hadn't felt that power from her parents, but soon she relaxed, because this new body had excellent talent. The flow of ether was extremely clear. However, just as she prepared to continue her research, her mother suddenly returned, opening the door without warning. Although she reacted quickly, and instantly returned to acting like a baby, her mother still seemed to notice something strange. Did that baby just float for a moment? Jack immediately began crying loudly, successfully covering it up. Her mother simply assumed she had imagined it, and didn't think further about it. However, right at that moment, an alarm suddenly sounded throughout the castle. Magical stone beasts were attacking the city. In other words, monsters were invading. Her mother panicked immediately, and quickly picked up the baby to escape, but Jack felt no fear at all. Instead, she was fascinated by the monsters. After all, in her eyes, the stronger a monster was, the more worthy it was to defeat. Her mother hurried along, carrying her to a secure room. Inside were her older brother Rafi, 8 years older than her, and another girl the same age named Nia, who was their aunt's daughter. Clearly this was another prestigious noble family. Facing the magical stone beasts outside, all they could do was pray that the knights would defeat the enemy. Meanwhile, Jack secretly observed the monsters outside. She noticed the gemstones embedded in their bodies had different colors, and their strength also varied. They clearly carried magical energy. Just as Jack was preparing to study them carefully, in everyone else's eyes, she was just a crying baby. Her mother didn't think much about it. After all, a baby crying when scared by monsters was completely normal. At that moment, her brother Rafi suddenly wanted to go out and fight, but their father's subordinate stopped him, because Rafi possessed an extremely rare special magic crest. Even if everyone else present died, they could not allow him to be harmed. However, just as he finished speaking, a magical stone beast smashed through the wall and rushed inside. Even though it was only one, it was still deadly for ordinary people. Her mother immediately pushed the two children toward Rafi, preparing to stall the monster herself, but Rafi refused to run. He put the children down, and stood in front of his mother. Seeing this scene, Jack silently evaluated him in her mind. This kid does have some courage. He might become something great in the future, though right now he was still too inexperienced. Sure enough, the next second, the two of them were knocked flying by the stone beast. At the most critical moment, Jack crawled forward. Yes, a baby crawled straight into the middle of the battlefield. Facing the roaring monster, she showed no fear. She simply released a small spell. The stone beast vanished completely without a trace, even in a baby's body. That attack was barely acceptable. Hearing the shocked cries nearby, Jack quickly turned around. Fortunately, Rafi had only fainted. He wasn't dead. That made things simple. Once he woke up, they could just tell him it had all been a dream. After the battle ended, Jack felt her body completely drained. After all, this was the limit of a baby's body. When she woke up again later, everyone believed Rafi had defeated the stone beast. No one suspected that the real one who acted was actually the baby.